it's not like the supports we've been seeing though in the 5 position.
I don't like Abaddon 5 that much just because of the cast range changes that happened quite a while ago. Like, ever since that hero was really popular, they kind of nerfed it really hard, but it had to be done. They pick the Phoenix, and it's like, okay, cool, well, we know we want to set up for the Mars, right? Second pick. But when this Venge comes out, it's like, well, the arena loses so much value because you have the instant swap save. They have huge amounts of team fight for them for the Dream though now. But again, I don't know how much I like the Tree versus the Abaddon. Because like he can shield overgrowth off and everything as well. Like obviously there's more to Tree than that. Like obviously the living armor keeps the towers alive, which is really nice. But what did we see yesterday from the TB that, you know, when you pop meta, even though they use living armor, you tend to take the tower anyway.
Yeah,
yes, it slows it down a little bit, but I don't know.
It's more so you do have to fully commit though. Like we've still seen even TBs kind of struggle, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Like even TB can get through that living armor. Now we got the Tusk, which I think we saw yesterday do really well. But that was that weird SEA game.
Dude, that was cool. I love Tusk. Oh, I wanted to see more Tusk in the European region that we cast before, but
yeah, same.
It kind of never got picked up. Morphling though, good core matchup against the TB, which is nice. Lanes well with the Tree. That Tree should on paper protect Morphling from whatever comes his way. But I'm looking at this thinking it's probably going to be Venge Tusk off lane now. And they put the Abaddon 5 with the TB.
Could always go Tusk off lane.
5 seconds.
I think the Tusk will be the 4 no matter what. I think the Venge Abba will swap between 3 and 5.
Well, I say that because Yang liked it. The Tusk off lane. I think he played a couple of games on it.
Yeah, I don't see any major reason to play the Tusk as the core this game though. Like especially against Morph as well, unless you feel like you really need an early Vessel buyer. But even then, like, I don't know. I don't think it feels good still. They have the double save now though, with the snowball and the swap. And they have the cleanse on the Abaddon as well with the purge. So it's kind of like they're all in on the TB at the moment. And so it'll be interesting to see what they pick as their mid hero that deals with the morph. So things like Ember. Oh no, sorry, not Ember. Void Spirit is what I'm trying to say. With the silence. Ember would have been awful against Morphling. I get my spirits mixed up sometimes.
Vengeful Spirit, Storm Spirit, Ember Spirit.
I'm pretty sure there was a team that did Team Spirit again the other day.
I think for Europe, right? I think wasn't it an Empire or something like that?
Oh, I can't remember. It might have been. But I think Viking were the team to do it first.
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
they
it was
weren't
yesterday.
actually. I mean, I cast that game, so I remember, but there might have been somebody before it that I don't know.
5 seconds remaining.
Both teams, I guess they could put the Morph mid on for the Dream, but it's probably going to be paired up with the Tree. So they both need mid heroes. Conker's still in the pool. Quap's still... Oh no, Quap got banned first phase. Wow. Maybe they are playing last patch. Maybe like...
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so. Maybe ban-wise, yeah, but...
Yeah, like... apart from the Earth Spirit first phase ban, that's definitely a flavor of the month thing, I feel.
Dire team pick.
And there's the Kunk ban, there's the Invoke ban. Okay, so what have we got left? Void Spirit's left in, but... TA as well, potentially. I think it's probably better for the Dream, but... I think they could pick something like Zeus as well, because I feel like they need... Oh, no, Zeus got banned as well. Oh, because they picked the TB first phase. Quick, think! Nice.
Right.
They picked the only mid hero I said, and now I have time to think of another one.
Go up against this Void Spirit. Kunkka got banned.
I'd like to see them buy some kind of vessel buyer. Unless they want Tusk to get it, but I feel like you need it a little bit quicker.
Void mid again.
You could, honestly. What about is Doom banned? It's a pretty good Doom game.
He's actually not. Wow. Are both these teams just on the last patch that Doom's made it all the way through a draft?
I think something like Magma would be interesting as well. Because you give the empower to the TV, which is nice, and it gives you that team fight that they're missing. That's why something like the Kunkka would have been so good as well. Got banned out in the last phase. Because, like, if these 5-on-5s break out at the moment, Blaze have absolutely no team fight. And For the Dream have Phoenix, Mars, and Tree. They all press R, and Blaze are in trouble, I think. That's a cool pick, though. I like the Burst Damage versus the Morph. Lanes up pretty well against Void Spirit. I think it's a little bit susceptible to just dying to the Mars.
Yeah.
And this big team fight. But Blaze need to play like a skirmish game, I think. And For the Dream need to like keep their towers alive as long as possible, and then just start playing this 5-man. Protect the Morph. I feel like the Morph's the better core matchup against the TB as well. I'm with For the Dream. I can, unless this Pugler like pops off. And it is going to be 5 Abaddon as well.
Yeah, so it will be Kaz on the Abaddon. Yeah, he plays the 5. Yan on the Tusk. Beyond playing that 3 Venge X HD on the Pugna and K11 on that 1 position TB.
I'd love to know what this Venge builds, because I feel like with the Helm of Dom nerf, this hero got ruined as a core. Like, it doesn't feel anywhere near as good as it did before.
Yeah.
So maybe she goes like Drums +1, I guess, but I don't know how much I like that. Maybe like Drums Pipe or something.
Turn my settings on. Get myself warmed up to catch some kills again. I'm excited.
Easy peasy. Nice.
I did a good job yesterday. I was pretty proud of myself. Game 2 was a little rough. Or Series 2 was a little rough. Game 2 was serious, you know.
We're only doing 1 series today, so that's okay. Like, as long as you just do well again the first series.
Yeah. Ooh, so Pugna Void Spirit, I can't read that Void Spirit name. But yeah, Void Spirit. How's he gonna do up against this Pugna? Like, I feel like I rarely see this matchup.
I think Void Spirit's a pretty strong laner just because of the Resonant Pulse effect, right? But Pugna with the decrypt should be doing okay. The thing I will say, though, is that for some matchups with the Pugna, like TA and stuff, they don't have any way of clearing creep waves while they're decrypt, so they lose out on so much CS. But Void with the Resonant Pulse and the Aether Remnant should be able to hit them anyway, even if he does get decrypt up.
Yeah, we'll see how that progresses, how that's gonna go. Any odd lane formation? Doesn't look like it from either side.
Yeah, there's nothing crazy. And so, like, this tree is going to go top right. And it's going to be like, oh, Abaddon.
Kaz is in an odd spot, and he doesn't even get the bounty rune.
He's pretty fast, though. This is the one thing about the Abaddon that I like. You don't have to go boots early on. Like, you can be really poor and it's still okay.
I'm just surprised he didn't pick up the bounty rune, honestly. He was set on it.
He tried. Got out-clicked. It happens.
Gotta have that auto-click on, man. The
Dude,
hold to auto right-click.
Can't say that.
Why?
Not good. It's all about the skill.
Well, I got no skill, so I just pick up the bounty runes, and I know I secure them.
Dire's
Oh, okay.
turret has been killed.
Oh, that's an early career death.
Yeah, Void Spirit losing his courier. To XHD, too, so, like, he must have positioned himself a little bit further, but it's not like he's gonna get harassed too much for that level 1. Luckily, I believe Void Spirit did get his items off and has a salve, so a little bit of regen available for him in that, you know, he's got the Share Tango that's on cooldown as well as the salve. But is this, do you even go Decrepify early for XHD, or you, like, you know, Void Spirit does spam his spells here in lane, so, like, would you go heavy into the Nether Ward?
No, I think you only get 1 point in it, but I've obviously seen people do this against things like Storm and stuff, but I never thought about doing it against Void Spirit. It makes sense though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Guess we'll see if he goes for more.
He'll go probably go Decrypt at 3 and then Max Blast, I assume. Okay, he goes back for the Blast first. Fair enough.
Just for once, I want to say something ridiculous about a build and have it be right for some odd reason.
Yeah. This TB's doing pretty well bot lane, though. In these early stages before the Phoenix gets levels online, it feels pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you use that first meta just to farm, get yourself a bit of CS, a little bit of harassment as well.
Just seeing this name there reminds me of... It just makes me think of K1, which is Hector in South America.
Well, he's the 11th iteration.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, nice pull by the Abaddon. And he's going to get the range creep denied on the... Oh, this is cool.
Level 4 takes the Decrepify. Sitting a couple of CS ahead, or a couple bits of experience ahead of the Void Spirit. Use that salve, gets back to full health, and, you know, it's pretty even lane over mid for the time being.
Yeah, this bot lane's behind in CS at the moment, but they have this massive wave coming in, so it's not so bad. I mean, the top lane's the one where I don't know what they're supposed to do with this Venge Tusk. Because, like, normally they have really good kill potential, but unless the tree ever steps out of position, it's so difficult for them to kill anybody up here. Like, Morphling's not going to die. I mean, I say famous last words, but...
So Void Spirit takes over in CS. Both of them about to hit their level 5s. We'll see if it'll start to favor one or the other. It looks like Nether Blast with the Decrepify.
4-minute bounty, active runes are spawning here. If it's top, this is an absolute disaster for Void Spirit.
It's top.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
And that means XHD is getting his bottle filled up. And has an Arcane, which I feel like feels even worse. Shards come in. Resonant Pulse, but Nether Blast avoided with a Dissimilate. They've got the Aether
yeah.
And Tusk just kind of dies. First blood, giving it up. That really shouldn't happen.
I don't understand what he's doing there. That was a little bit questionable. But I understand he wants to try and set up a kill for the Pugner, but you have to assume that there's going to be a point in Dissimilate on the Void Spirit, especially when he's playing against Nether Blast.
Kaz loses himself, and then Beyond.
Oh my God, just...
Ooh.
Dyer's
Yeah, I
They're
saw
all
the
dying.
Kaz one, lost the Beyond one. But Beyond going down to Rain.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, the Morph should just free farm up here, right? I don't know what they're supposed to do.
So how does the Pugna play this? He's got, you know, the 3-1-1-1. He's level 6. But, like, does he just stick mid, or does he make a rotation? He's starting to out-CS the Void Spirit pretty well. Do you want to keep the pressure on the Void Spirit like that? Because I think Void Spirit 6, he's going to move.
I don't know if he's going to move at level 6 on Void Spirit necessarily, but he will relatively soon. Like, I think the Void Spirit wants to come and play against the TB down here at some point. I might make the rotation with this bounty rune, actually. But I hope he doesn't do it quite this early. The Pugna... You kind of want to take the tower with this catapult wave, right? But no supports are rotating over. Okay, here comes Tusk, actually.
The Remnant, Astral Step, XHD, he's just dead. So, even with Tusk coming over, like, you lose your Pugna, and now things just go from bad to worse in this lane. Especially because you've now fed the Void Spirit twice. Tusk picking up this double damage. Alright, no Aether Remnant, no way to stop the TP.
That was really well played by him, because if the Void Spirit gets their DD there, like, not only does he have kill potential on the Tusk there, but also like he can start to take over the game, and he would make that rotation down towards the TB at that point.
Mm-hmm. Void Spirit taking some damage over mid. I'm not really certain where Blaze get kills in these lanes at the moment.
TB's had to give up to the jungle already as well, because now that this lane has levels in the Mars and the Phoenix, it's a little bit more difficult for him to stay there. Just sustain.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And they might be able to get
Especially while
rain.
the
Snowball pulls in the Abaddon, but
oh yes.
Miss Coil.
Why? He
Not
doesn't have
gonna
a
get
value
anything
point
out
in
of
the
it.
curse. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, I
Top
don't
lane,
really
yes.
like the multiple and miscoil of Photic Shield, but it's not going to matter. Void Spirit's here to get the kill on the Kaz. 5-0 now for FTD. Shards come through, it blocks up 2, and they'll get the kill on a rain. And Snowball for more, but that's a bit far forward. I don't know if they're going to be wanting to go on this. They do have a 3v2 at this point in time, but Phoenix making the rotation, and now, well,
Stop,
Pugna's the
Pugna
one
full.
in trouble. XHD hit with the Fire Spirits, turns into the Pugna for a second, doesn't get the kill onto the Pugna, but looks over at Beyond. Still doing a lot of damage, they're just not getting any finishing blows. Tusk moves in, uses the tag team.
So low.
And yeah, they're low on Blaze, but the kills aren't coming for FTD.
I don't think it matters though. Like, I guess it's pretty good for the Radiant side because they got this tree. Sorry, the tree.
Morphling?
The TB just farming the bot jungle.
Magic Missile, Wave of Terror with the Nether Blast, Life Drain, and we'll get away with the Waveform. Continue to harass, continue to go in. Snowball now under the tower. Morphling dies. Them finally doubling their kill count to 2 and getting a kill into the Morphling, but the spear hits. Down goes Pugna, and well, they're going to lose
Been killed.
Beyond as well. Kaz might just
And now
die
Kaz
too.
Yeah, Kaz is in trouble as well. They've oh, he doesn't have mana on the Mars. Right, okay. That felt so forced though, like on the
Radiant's
Morphling.
middle tower is
It took
under
them so
attack.
long. Like, if they don't get that original kill on the shard block before he waveforms away, I think it's fine. It's fine if they get the kill, but if they don't, they can't dive the tower there. That's pretty mental. But again, the good thing for them is at least the TB was just farming the whole time. So it gave him some time to catch up while this Morphling was kind of like messing around up in the top lane with his team.
TB going into the drums. Just
Radiant's
I
bottom
don't know.
tower
I don't
is
really
under
like that
attack.
exchange coming in from Blaze.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's not awful, but it just felt like they because they brought so many people up there, they were like, oh, we have to get this kill, and they just start diving the tower. And now TB's going to make the rotation so they can take this tower. And this is what I'm saying with the living armor, by the way. Like,
Radiant's bottom
yes,
tower
it's really
is under
annoying to
attack.
push towers, but
Dire's structures
when you
are
have this meta and you commit fully with like 4 heroes, it doesn't matter if you have living armor. This living armor is supposed to punish lineups that don't push buildings that well, and this just isn't one of them.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's
So
top
first
tower
real
has
movement coming in
fallen.
from K11. They get a tower out of it, and no defense this time from FTD.
Morphling does take the bot tower in the meantime, though, so they trade 1 for 1. I like the skill build on the Void Spirit as well, not going for the Yules first before he finishes his Axe. I think they have to hit that power point this game.
Snowball mid by Aether Remnant and the Spear. And we're going to lose that Tusk. Tusk has made some interesting moves.
Radiant's middle tower is
Maybe a
under
bit
attack.
over aggressive.
I don't think it's awful, though.
Radiant's bottom tower
That
is
Spear
under
actually
attack.
landed.
Why is it? Oh, this Venture's still playing top. I'm surprised. Is she still going Helm? I think she's still going Helm as well. Man.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And it's not like he doesn't know about the patch.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah, oh,
tower
yeah,
Looking
like-
very dead, and Magic Missile will come out. They'll force to use Overgrowth. No matter though, they'll get the kill.
I just... This, like, Helm isn't a bad item on Venge, because if you get the Centaur creep, you can always do the swap into the Centaur Stomp, which is nice. Like, it's a cute little play, but I don't really see the value of picking it up here, because it doesn't give you that aura like it did before. Like, it used to give you this damage aura on top, which is why it's so good with heroes like Venge and Luna.
Tusk surviving through a little bit. Walrus Punch as well as the Shards. YRG now morphs into the Tusk, gets Shards going the other way. Box Kaz in. Morphling trying to fight, goes after the Tusk, but Nether Blast. Whoa! Morphling heavy into the Agi while fighting there. I mean, you gotta expect that Pugna's gonna come over. Somebody's gonna come over.
He took the extra magic damage from the Nether Blast on the decrypt at the same time as he took the extra magic damage from the Nether Ward there on using his waveform. So he just died from like 80% to 0.
That's... wow. Yeah. Took 618 damage from the Pugna. And just... They can't be making those mistakes.
Especially when you're playing a hero like Morph as well, though, you push the hero to the limits that sometimes you do. Those things do happen, though. Like, you just have to, you know, get over it and move on, unfortunately. They're making a smoke play here, though, with the Void Spirit. Halfway to the Ags. Doing pretty well.
Dire are scanning.
Realized I was still on CS.
Oh my god.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can't
Top of the net
trust
worth,
Beacon
though,
with
for the
anything.
TV.
Bloody hell.
And then we're still farming, guys. We're still farming. Even game, but we've been seeing this a lot. You know, a lot of close games that kind of like break out real fast, and all of a sudden you're down 9k.
Yeah, I think when this Void Spirit gets axed, the tempo of the game should increase massively. There's nothing to stop him from making the play still, but like their kill potential goes through the roof, especially on this Pugna, who's not going to have any kind of purge for the silence.
Three.
Illusion in bot as well.
Fill up that bottle. Going for that Ags first. So like, I think things are going for good for the Void Spirit, and a lot is just banked on this TB for Blaze.
I like this tree item build though with the medallion. We've seen a lot of Meteor Hammer rushes recently, but against this physical damage from the Radiant side, it's like with the Venge TB Tusk, right? There's a lot of physical damage, so get the efficient armor purchases in early.
Life Drain. Not gonna get the kill, but you know, pushes him away. Ooh, Abaddon had the borrowed time pop bottom by just the Mars, I believe. Morphling just continuing to farm up towards top. He's going straight into the E-Blade, so you know, Morbid Mask into the E-Blade. That's been the build we've seen for a lot of these Morphlings. I think, was it yesterday or was it for the EUCIS that we saw it? I think Nico maybe was maybe playing the Morphling. I can't remember.
Yeah, he was. We've seen a few Morphling players over in the OGA tournament that was before. I think. Oh, hang on.
Blink Arena. I think that was the Blink reveal. Looks like they're going to try and get a kill here onto a couple.
Nice
they take the Abaddon. The Supernova is well placed. There's nobody here who can take care of it from the side of Blaze, so they lose their 4 and their 5. They're going to lose the tier 1 over mid. All the while, TB just will try and farm over to the side.
That's the first like big combination of spells we've seen this game, right? And it goes back to this point that they don't really have great team fight on Blaze. So when they decide to press all their R buttons on the for the Dream team, for the Dream, that there's not really a huge like amount they can do apart from like try and save people with the swap or like maybe Snowball save them. I don't know how they're supposed to try and kite out these spells. Also, interestingly, Phoenix put 3 points in Fire Spirits and is now going back to max the Sunray, so decided not to go for the 4th point.
Magic Missile. But an Icarus dive away. They use meta? Yeah, they're gonna commit to get this tier 1 mid. At least they'll try to.
Yeah, so this is the thing that goes back the other way, though. They know that when the spells are on cooldown, that they're so much stronger.
Walrus punch, spear comes in, doesn't latch to the trees. I really thought that was certainly close enough. Astral step forward, coming in from the Void Spirit, but not deterring them. They'll grab the tier 1 tower, get what they came for.
Yeah, really well played, though. And are they going to head into Roche here?
How much do they have left in the meta? About half duration.
They have no medallion, but with the tag team, like, this Roche just dies.
Tag team and the fact... Well, they've also got... Wait.
Oh, they've got Curse as well. Well. Is this Mars going in?
He's got Blink, but never makes the move. Now he throws an Arena? Sure.
I
Seems
don't know
a
about
little
that.
bit late.
Okay, Morphling has E-Blade, though.
Would have been a good reveal had that lined up, though.
Yeah, because the Void Spirit just picked up Ags as well. Like, they're so strong now for the Dream with the Ags E-Blade. They're like, how have you just got away with this? Like, this was supposed to be our timing.
Blink Spear comes in onto the Tusk. E-Blade with the Adaptive Strike. Snowball to extend the inevitable, where he'll fall to the Void Spirit.
Each moment of your life led with
And I think this is 2 towers, though, for the Dream.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Like, even if they have Aegis on the Radiant side. Like both teams are playing really well around the timings. Because now they know Meta's on cooldown, so they're a lot stronger, right?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, on cooldown for another 60 seconds.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I'm surprised they're not going for this. I guess they're just a little bit worried that they don't have Arena up for a few seconds, but... TB has Manta coming out on the career, there you go. I mean, for the Dream, you're going to be absolutely cursing, though. Like, that they managed to let that Roche go. Because their timings just weren't quite quick. Like, 5 seconds earlier, and maybe they would have been able to get into the pit. But...
I thought maybe the Mars was going to go for it, but that Blink after felt a little bit odd. What's TV going for? BKB? Okay.
A good choice. I think he needs the Manta first, especially for the overgrowth. But then the BKB is so important up against this Morph E-Blade, like the Void Spirit. It's all magic damage at the moment. When this Morph starts to scale a little bit more, they'll have physical. But right now, magic damage is the only thing to be fearful of.
Shards. Not going to catch. Void Spirit coming in, though. I don't know about that. They do finally get the Arena that assimilates there, but the Magic Missile hits onto the Mars. Borrowed time pop by the Abaddon. They'll get the Metamorphosis. Great overgrowth. Pops the Mantle, looks for the egg, ends up dying. YRG, he's dead too, so they've lost the Mars, they've lost the Phoenix. Magic Missile. And he already used the wave, so, well, no wave for the Morphling.
That egg came out far too late. And he cancelled the Sunray really early as well. I don't know what happened. But, yeah, what a disaster, actually. Especially because they have the Aegis as well still, right? Like, they didn't even lose that on the TB. Why do we ever bet against TB?
Because we don't win.
Why don't we just, you know,
because we're stupid.
Accept it and learn that TB's probably going to win the game in China?
Void Spirit caught silence out on both the Pugna as well as the Abaddon. TB's really close to having this BKB too.
He's played really well, K11, this game. It's quite impressive, actually.
Well, by the iteration of Hector, man.
But this is, like, how much better is K11 playing this game than we saw from the TB yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it feels like he's so much more aware of where he should be playing on the map at all times and everything. He's doing such a good job.
The way we've actually come from, you know, K1 to K11. I don't know if you've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's similar to that. First K1 was in South America.
Dude, I mean, And K1 was pretty good as well. So if he's learned from K1, you know, when I say is, he still is pretty good. So this is K11. That's like 10 upgraded versions later.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the Avatar doesn't really upgrade though, does he?
He learns more. Am I right?
Well,
Just I more meant it like, you know, air to fire to earth to water.
Right, okay.
You know, South America to Southeast Asia to China, all the way through until we got here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're smoked up here on the high ground. Just waiting for them to try and walk up so they can take them by surprise. But the Aegis is still up for another 10 seconds. So they're kind of waiting it out. Oh no.
Oh. Well, now they'll lose the Aegis to timing and don't have to lose their lives.
Oh wow, this Abaddon has a Vlad's. Pretty fun. Oh, he has Philosopher's Stone now as well. That's pretty nice.
Tusk going into the Blink Dagger. Venge was the build in. Helm of the Dominator, Hood going Pipe.
So what did I say? What did I say? She'd go Helm of Dom Pipe. I think. What did I say? I can't remember. Maybe I said Vlad's Pipe.
I'll give it to you. Helm of Dom Pipe. Sure. I don't think you would have said Helm of the Dominator though.
Well, we talked about it though. I just thought
afterwards,
since it got nerfed, its Venge core feels like pretty meh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really don't like this Helm of Dom purchase, but like it's not awful. But I think like if she just goes Pipe something else, like Solar Crest or whatever.
Snowball on the Mars with the Magic Missile, the Lockdown, Zero, Dagon, and one last shot coming in from Kaz to get the kill. Void Spirit now on the run, forced to Astral Step away.
He really needs his BKB. Like this Void Spirit's game impact has fallen off a cliff. He was doing really well before, but
he's 701. That's what's crazy.
Can't even aggro the Creep Wave away there because he's decrypt. That's what he said. Oh look, living armor.
That doesn't matter against this TV.
Yeah, this is my point though. It just I don't see what the tree's point has been this game. Like they had team fight with them, Phoenix Mars already, so it feels like they've picked the tree more for this living armor, and it's just not doing anything.
Oh gosh, Void Spirit stays alive just thanks to the Aether Remnant. Decrepify, Nether Blast. Pops that Illusion Rune so he's able to jump away. Silence now out onto the Pugna. They're trying to catch up. He'll TP attempt out and will do so.
Venge just comes over and he's like, are we sure he's not still here? Can we get him?
So we saw him TP out, right?
Yeah. Is he getting Scardy? Yeah, he's getting Scardy on TV. Okay. Makes Morphling's game a lot harder. Like, not only just for the effect of the lesser healing, whatever you want to call it. What's the active? So the passive cold attack. That's very inventive.
They tried to come over on this, and they may actually pay more. Aether Remnant locks up the Abaddon. Do they have a swap? Yeah, they do. If they could just catch Vision of Rain. Yeah, Tier 2 mid opens up the outposts. So they take the
I said I remember what I said for the Venge. I said drums, but
TV went drums, so didn't need it.
How does TV still have 4 drums charges left?
Well, to be fair, it's only 12 to 9, and he hasn't exactly fought much.
I feel like there's been at least 4 big fights though.
But like, didn't 2 of them like not include him?
Yeah, maybe. They're just gonna go to Roche again. Feels like such a slow burner of a game.
Yeah, we're only 26 minutes in.
Like they're coming over here for the Dream, but I don't know if they're gonna come here in time. Meta gets popped.
They're just getting nowhere close to this Roche pit. There's no way. Swap now. Magic Missile avoided, but the Snowball will stay with him. That leaves Tusk on the high ground by himself. That's a bad spot to be in. No look. Ooh, thinking about the Overgrowth. They have Blink and Arena, so they'll use it, but it's only onto the Abaddon.
Yeah, they just get out. Oh, okay.
TB. Aether Remnant. Pops that Manta. BKB's been popped by the Void Spirit. They'll buy back on the Abaddon. Not doing much, though. They get the
still a big win.
Kind of lose some numbers.
Yeah, still a big win, though, for Blaze. They managed to not let the Aegis die. They didn't even use their BKB on Terrorblade there. He played really... didn't, like, panic or anything on K11. It was really nice. Oh, and they get a Orb of Destruction as well. Hell yeah. Almost has the Skadi now. 600 gold away.
Gosh, yeah. Really close. Not too far.
I wonder if he wants to sell the Wraith Band for it. Or keep it in case his Aegis dies. And he needs a slot, you know. Yeah, no, he's keeping the Wraith Band. Surely. Oh, he sold something. Oh no, his illusion got the gold top. Right, okay. I'm lying.
Mid. Morphling here with the Decrepify. They've got the BKB pop by the Mars.
Good
Supernova, but Overgrowth, it's there, and this is gonna pop for sure. They haven't lost anything though just yet on the Radiant. Finally, they lose the Tusk, but they swap back this Morphling. Silence onto the TB. They're going to continue to give chase. And Beyond is here with the TB, but they've got the disarm on a K11 now, and they're unable to kill the Morph. BKB popped by this Void Spirit just to try and run. All they got out of everything was Tusk.
Yeah, and they used everything, like you say. So that was without the meta being up. Like, I think they just go for this again now. Like, I honestly think they could just walk mid or top and just try and force something when the Tusk is back up again. Because he has the Skadi finish now, so he has like no dead net worth on Terrorblade. Like all 18,000 of his net worth is in items. Where Morphling is like, he effectively is missing 3,000 gold because he's working his way to this BKB. So like in terms of like actual items, this TB is so far ahead of anybody else.
Turns into the TB. Reset after the glyph. Without the glyph, I mean, you have nothing here. You have no Overgrowth. You have no Supernova. Like, it's gonna be tough. E-Blade comes in. They've got the silence. They don't get the kill though. They've got the life drain to keep him alive, and now the Void Spirit gets sundered, so he just dies. Icarus dive over, but again, no Supernova.
What a sick play. That was insane. They did everything so quickly there.
Spear hits onto the Terrorblade.
Yeah, just
but yeah, he just pops the BKB, walks into the arena. Supernova just trying to man fight here. No more Metamorphosis. They lose XHD. They got to run TV out of this one as they buy back on the Void Spirit, and that's what helps them get the kill. Snowball on a 2. They've got the disarm coming out from the Phoenix onto the TB. Void Spirit still pressuring this Venge. 4 heroes moving forward. Can they get the TB a second time, or will they just focus their attention on the Abaddon? It looks like they'll do the latter, and eventually Kaz will die.
I think that's worth it, though, for the Blaze side. Like, they get the Void Spirit buyback, which is huge. I would say that the Morph's going to have BKB now, so that's... They missed their small window on a Blaze where the Arena and Egg wasn't up still. Like, they were trying to push the tower, and that was where the Living Armor actually came in for the first time this game, when they're holding their high ground. So yeah, well played by them. But again, I still think it was worth it for Blaze. Because now if this Void Spirit dies again, he's going to be dead forever. Like, it's actually going to be forever. I really hope he doesn't go for this Deso as well. Oh, I really hate this up against TB. It's not even good against Venge armor either, because she's just like 32 armor.
Jesus. I really don't like it.
Like it's good for the sense that everybody you hit on Astral Step, I'm pretty sure gets the Deso applied. But yeah, unsure.
Dire are scanning.
So they just wait for the next Roche? They're gonna farm up a butterfly for the TB in their time.
Tribute to my house.
Blink Dagger next for the Pugna. Or
Ooh.
actually I think he's not even gonna go for the Blink Dagger. He's holding the gold, but he might not finish that.
Oh, he actually went Skadi on Morphos instead of BKB.
Is that the right call though?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Like,
Radiant
obviously the BKB is really good for the Pugna, but we've said a lot of it is physical damage. And if you attack the TB while he's in meta form, the 50% slow of the Skadi comes through because he's a ranged hero. So I don't mind it too much.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So they
smoked
smoked, they
up
were
there.
scanned. So Blaze should know that this is coming. Or at least have an idea of where these heroes are.
Radiant's bottom
And morphed into the Terrorblade has
ball.
the meta, but they've got the Snowball pull everybody in. Icarus Dive as well as the Supernova in a really good spot. So they'll kill the Tusk, but the Metamorphosis, and now the right click's coming in from the Terrorblade onto the Void Spirit, pops the BKB. Ooh, I'm lagging a
Morph's
little
in
bit.
a bit of
They
trouble
get
though.
the kill onto the Venge. They look over at the Morphling. He's sitting low. I'm still getting a little bit of slideshow Dota over here. And look at the range coming in from the Illusions. It'll force the Morph back. They get the kill onto the Venge as well as the Tusk. Don't think they lose anything here on FTD of importance.
Great though, great play though by the Void Spirit. Like the Mars and everybody went on the they went on the front line, which was like this Abaddon Venge Tusk, and then the Pugna TB were having their own separate fight, where the Void Spirit dived all the way to the back line and started silencing up the Pugna, so he couldn't do anything. Which is exactly what he needs to do. Like he's the hero that takes the Pugna out of the fight.
So
But again, even though they're like behind, they have this team fight advantage still, which you can 100% see in like these big like engagements right now.
and that's also when they have everything. I think the opportunity for Blaze to fight is to try and sustain through that.
Yeah,
If they
of
can.
course, but like at some point, everybody's going to use their spells, right?
Yeah.
And when everybody uses their spells, the dire side is stronger. And as the game gets later and later, these windows are going to be smaller and smaller for them to like. Oh, does he not have... Did he not see the Void Spirit there with the shards? That was weird. He didn't snowball him. Yeah, so like the window to take fights in between these big cooldowns gets smaller and smaller as the game goes on.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Venge getting Axe is cool though. I love the sign.
Why only Dagon 2? I mean, I get the Hex, that's fine, but why not
Yeah.
anything more than Dagon 2? Like, are you going to go for this Blink, or are you going to go Dagon 5? Meanwhile, actually, before you even speak on that, there's the Arena down up towards top. Beyond gets the swap onto the Mars, but the waveform forward, the Hex comes out. This is troublesome for the Morphling, but they'll get the kill on the Beyond. They'll look for the Snowball. That land stuns up the Morph. Spirit Vessel on him. They just don't have the damage to kill him. They're not within the Metamorphosis. Right click's coming through for K11. They'll get the kill on the tree, and the VKB has been popped by Void Spirit just to leave.
This is really nice because they get the tree's the big hero to kill at the moment. I think he has buyback though, but if you can get him to force it, that would be great. Because he's the one with the like, he has the living armor. He's also got the repair kit on him at the moment, but like they can pass it over to anybody else. Roche is just about to spawn in 30 seconds. Oh, this Tusk sees the
Radiant's middle tower is under
courier.
attack.
Oh, he actually picks up a gem. Ooh. I love it when it gets to like the 40-minute markish and everybody starts buying gems. It gets really spicy then with Vision. Everybody has to like step up their game a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
for sure. Blaze are up 5k, but like Like we've been saying, it seems like For the Dream when they have everything, kind of look like they'll execute better.
It's not that they'll execute it, but they actually have team fight.
Or well, it's
So, like,
easier for them to execute when they have everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the way I should have probably said that.
Jesus.
Dire's courier has been killed.
All right. I feel like we've just been doing this too long together.
I'm
I
just,
don't know how their casting pairs do it, but yeah, you know.
it's just us griefing each other.
Ooh, Ag's
I
blessing.
love it.
Give the Ag's blessing to TB.
Dire are scanning.
Please.
They'll probably give it to the Venge or the Pugner, I assume. Oh, Arena.
Link, Arena. Oh, Spear is actually landing onto the TB, but they've got the Snowball. BKB's been popped by YRG, and they can't go after the Supernova, so that'll stun up the TB. They'll get that kill there onto the Tusk. They'll look over to the side. XHD in trouble. They'll take out the Pugna. They'll lose this Void Spirit, though. Sunray onto the Terrorblade, who's using the
has
Thunder.
no
They've
BKB.
got themselves the Adaptive Strike as well as the Ghost, or the E-Blade, not the Ghost Blade. And the right clicks coming in from the Morphling are not enough with the Walrus Punch. Swap in. Oh, no, Morphling. He's gone.
No buyback.
Oh dear, in too far, in too aggressively, and now this is certainly Roche for Blaze.
Dude, this Venge did so much damage that fight, I'm sure, yeah. Like, the Pugna did 4,929. The Venge, though, did more damage than the TB. 3,143 to the Terrorblaze 2,600. Like, she was just clicking for so long, that fight. Like, with the Hurricane Pike that she has with the Aura, she actually does a huge amount of damage.
Oh, let's
as well.
go!
Dire's
what?
top tower is under attack.
Oh, it's the TB.
Let's go!
But he picked up the Ags after he used meta, so he doesn't get the effect until next time.
Sorry to cut you off there. I was just so shocked by that decision because
Do you know what
Venge
the worst
has an Ags queued up.
Do you know what the best bit is about that? The fact
is on
that
cooldown
I
for
knew
95
exactly
seconds.
what you meant as soon as you just screamed.
Like I said,
There
we've
is
been doing this too
absolutely no
long.
way. There's no way I should understand what you meant.
Are fortified.
But after
Oh,
how many
Levler.
times,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
how many times you've talked about TB Ags before, I instantly knew.
So good.
Swap.
Swap. Mars punches in, they'll pop the Arena, that'll lock up 2, God's Rebuke, and the Lotus Orb on the Mars, so they can't do anything to him while he's in this arena for the moment, but it's not like they're trying to anyway, they're going to focus the objectives here.
This TB's getting so strong now, though. Like, with the Satanic and Leveler, he's such an absolute beast. Dude, when Venge gets Axe, they're going to have the double fear. You get the fear on the swap and the fear on the TB meta.
God, that would be amazing. Walrus
Ouch.
punch again, Sunray, good shards. Snowball, though, goes all the way to the Morphling. Tusk again in a bit too deep. Not that he'll die just yet. Astro Step in the silence on everybody on the side of Blaze from that Resonant Pulse coming in from the Void Spirit. They still haven't gotten any kills on this Radiant side, but they've got themselves a good overgrowth while the Supernova goes down. That'll pop, hit the Tusk as well as the Abaddon. Abaddon in trouble, gets
he's still
swapped,
alive.
saved, and now Venge moving forward for more. Another swap comes in. Nobody dead on either side just yet, but they're going to lose the Mars soon enough. How has nobody on Blaze died yet?
That was
Jesus.
insane. They're all like saving each other. Like, not like there's snowball saves, there's swaps, there's shields, and it's never mind. Is it like everybody for themselves? It's literally we will save every single one of us. Like even the Abaddon that was getting gone on that didn't have ult, they were like, hell, get this guy out. Like, which you never see this. Like Abaddon +5s usually just are allowed to die. Nice repair kit living armor, guys. What the fear? Oh, he gets the fear on Morphling, even though he doesn't have an axe himself. That doesn't seem right. That's... I don't know how I feel about that. Hex.
On the Void Spirit. Astral Step away.
Bounty.
Again, it looked as though For the Dream were doing a really good job, honestly, with their execution and the team fight and everything, but at the end of it, Blaze, they have a good fight around the Roche pit, and it's BKB TP out from the Void Spirit.
Oh! He was dead there if he didn't put the Remnant down.
Yeah. This BKB is only 5 seconds anyway.
Pugna's like, hell yeah, give me that lamp.
I don't think he used the Terror Wave, by the way.
Not on the TV. He didn't. He did on the morph though.
Yeah. Lame.
Good stuff.
Can you imagine he doesn't use it? Be very
How disappointed
disappointed.
would you be? Yeah. This leveler just allows him to destroy buildings though. Like they're like using repair kit and living armor and stuff, and they're still just blowing up.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, down top and mid center acts. Very problematic. They're gonna lose the bottom tier 2 as well.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Pugna goes to use blast. The tower's just already dead.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tier 3 bottom. They're gonna try and go for this. They meta? No. 37 seconds, so
No.
maybe they don't pressure you just yet.
Yeah, they'll just wait. There's no need for them to push without the meta. They can even wait for the Roche if they really want to, because they're in full control at the moment. Like, look at their net worths. This TB is so far in front with the Ags upgrade.
Another gem. This time for the
Ooh,
Abaddon.
timeless relic to the Pugna. Oh dear.
It just expires. You think they'll wait? 6,000 gold here for the TB. What's he gonna buy? Just buys out
Actually-
another Ags.
Does he? I don't know. Does he go like S and Y or something maybe to like stack up the status resistance, or just like he could even just build a heart? Like I actually have no idea what he builds. Like there's so many different things he could buy. Like Bloodthorn maybe, another
Yeah.
Satanic.
Because at the moment, I don't really feel like there's a way that he dies here.
Dire's bottom
Especially
tower
once he
is
gets to
under
25. I wonder if he's going to go to the
they're looking to
Metamorphosis
fight, though.
attack range. They'll get behind him, make Icarus dive away. Now the Lotus Orb onto the bars. They're continuing to give chase from Blaze.
Dire's bottom
They're
tower
playing
is
under
under attack.
the vision though of the Dire with this ward mid.
Horse punching. Arena is down with the spear, but the snowball's safe. Tusk doing it all, and now they're out of the arena. Overgrowth comes through. Manta pop by the TB. They've got the Supernova popping, so that stuns up K11 for just a second.
K11's in trouble.
And they've got Terror Wave. Void Spirit dead. There's the Terror Wave used, and it fears away the Morph as well as the Treant. I mean, it really feared away just about everybody, and now they've got Kaz who will pop the borrowed time. The Treant gets stunned up with the Magic Missile. He'll try to heal himself up, but he'll end up dead. Dagon hits. XHG gets credit for that kill. Double kill for the Pugna.
Like that's what I was saying about the physical damage problems they have before though. It's literally just a morph, right? Where like when Terrorblade pops his BKB and stuff, they can't do anything to him because it's only the morph that can fight up. Morph buys a rapier though. Oh, this is okay, cool. This is the way to try and win the game, I guess now.
Dire's bottom tower is
Especially because
under
they're about to
attack.
get megged.
Swap. Hex. Mars in trouble. Magic Missile's there, and they'll get the kill. He's got buyback.
Dire's bottom tower.
These buildings are just gonna die. They're like morph has to go in right now.
He'll try. I mean, XHD takes a lot of damage. It's just not enough damage, and they don't really have much to throw except for this arena. The right clicks aren't going to go into the arena. Now you got to walk in and go for the TB. You pop the BKB. He's got Sunder available, but he's just going to pop the Satanic, get back to full health. The Hex comes in. The Morphling in trouble. He'll drop the Divine Rapier as he dies, and that should just be the game. GG. Mega creeps as well as the Divine Rapier down. Yeah, there it is.
What a great game though. This was it was a little bit slow at times. Like I get that it might be not everybody's cup of tea, but this is what I was saying in comparison to the Chinese game that we saw yesterday between Linger and